welcome to my humble abode. Today I'm going to be watching some scary videos by Depths of Despair. I'm going to be watching 20 ghost videos that frightened everyone last year. Of course I'm not going to watch all of it because it's an hour and 30 minutes long and I ain't got time for that, and neither do you. I mean, if you do, I guess great for you. Go watch it on his channel. And also, if you don't want to listen to me yet, go ahead and check out his channel, which is down below in the description below. And yeah, well, let's go ahead and watch this and then also rate it, because we got to rate these scary videos and see if they're actually scary. But let's go.
Tragic discovery.
Tragic discovery.
A man named Aaron suddenly became a victim to a terrifying haunting. Every day he would experience creepy paranormal events. He would sometimes wake up to loud bangs around the house, see objects move on their own, and just overall have the feeling that something is lurking in the darkness watching him. And without a clue as to what caused all this, he had no idea what he should do about it. One night he heard strange noises around the house. Thinking an intruder may be inside, he decides to record. This is what he captured.
Okay, you say he's going to go check on an intruder that might be in his house? But these captions say this is the second night waking up to a cat at my door meowing, which means he's going to check out a cat, not a home invader. So you might want to change that up.
Strange noises around the house. Thinking an intruder may be inside, he decides to record. This is what he captured.
No, he said he's hearing
Someone was in my house.
Well, I spoke too soon, but the caption did say he heard a cat meowing, and that's why he was going to get up and check it. So, you know what? It might be both, it might be none, but anyway, continue. Thought someone was in your house? Because what? A cat meowing? Oh, look at that dog. It's so tiny.
What looks like a pair of two glowing eyes can be seen lurking outside the door behind the corner, just a mere second before the door slams shut.
Oh, I didn't even see those. Huh. Well, that's not spooky at all.
By itself. After taking some advice and suggestions from his viewers, he decided to sage the house. But it turns out this action only served to make things worse, causing the activity in his...
Well, okay, first of all, let's move back here. Those fake eyes are not really eyes. They're just like something shining off, like maybe like a cabinet or like a wall or something, or like some glass, because there is like light coming in right here, which means it's probably what those things are, is just light kind of like moving back and forth, you know, and something goes in front of it. Anyway, second thing, the door just slammed shut. Guess what? You can attach a little fishing line to it and then have someone stand behind here and just go, which would make sense as to why these kind of seem to blink, because the person behind the wall, as they're moving around or getting ready to like pull it and yank the door closed. That makes more sense, as you know, that makes more sense instead of like a random intruder or a ghost. All right, continue though. There was sage, yada yada.
What looks like a pair of two glowing eyes can be seen lurking outside the...
Yeah, that's definitely not two eyes. Those are just lights reflecting off of something. Those definitely aren't eyes. Let's be for real now. All right. Okay, where were we though?
He decided to sage the house.
Okay, sage the house.
But it turns out this action only served to make things worse, causing the activity in his house to intensify. On another night, he is woken up to the sound of a cat meowing at his door and doesn't think much of it. But the very next night, it happens again. This time he decides to go and check it out.
Okay, so you're telling me that was spooky?
The activity in his house moving to intensify.
That movement just was... Alright. The movement, it was literally just yanked.
Only served to make things worse, causing the activity in his house to intensify.
Yeah, I mean, look at how like... Alright, I mean, they definitely put a wire on that one too. And then someone's off to the side on here, right off camera, and she, you know, this person's pretending not to notice, so then people comment and, you know, they get more engagement. But that's hardly a ghost.
On another night, he is woken up to the sound of a cat meowing at his door and doesn't think much of it. But the very next night it happens again. This time he decides to go and check it out. And he captures something utterly terrifying.
What is it? Of course, there's spooky music because, you know, you have to add to the like, ooh, spooky. What? You heard that thump, Like it showed something. What is it? The people in black hoodies sitting outside in the grass in the middle of the night. What the fuck? Where? Where, dog? Where? There's literally no... Huh? You can't even see outside. This is just a reflection from inside your home. Are you looking at these things right here? That's in your home. That's just something on top of your like weird desk looking things. But this is a reflection back into your house. This, you can't even see outside in this camera. So those are not weird people sitting outside on your lawn. Anyway.
As he pans the camera downstairs, a black shadow figure can be seen making its presence known in the corner of the room. And when he gets to the front door, there is no sign of its presence known in the corner of the room.
Oh shit, that is someone. Well, hey, you know what? I think it's one of your friends. I don't think it's a weird ghost, or I don't think anyone went into your home. I just think it's one of your friends in a hoodie. Just chilling there, you know, maybe smoking a little, having a good time on his own. You know, but definitely not an intruder. You definitely would have seen him, and you would have rushed down there. You wouldn't have not seen that, because that like dark there, like extra dark in there. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
And when he gets to the front door, there is no sign of any cat, but instead he sees 3 black hooded figures sitting out in the grass in the middle.
Again, that's not 3 figures out in your grass. That is behind you. This entire thing is a mirrored into your home. So I mean, I guess you could have 3 figures in your home right now behind you as you look out. That would actually be creepier. I can't lie. Imagine just like turning around, then you see like 3 hooded figures. That would fucking be scary as shit.
Of the night. After a few days of more activity, Aaron makes a tragic discovery. He notices a foul stench beginning to cover his house, and it seemed to be emanating from the apartment below his. So he decided to check his neighbor's window, and it was full of flies. In order to get to the bottom of this, he calls 911, assuming the worst may have happened. And that's when they make a disturbing discovery.
Well, my neighbor hasn't came outside in a while, and I looked at his window and there's a bunch of flies, and my apartment started smelling. I'm like right above him. It started smelling weird. And I walked up there and looked at his window, and there's a bunch of flies, and it kind of smells like dead, or like rotten.
How can you tell about the flies? I didn't see any flies, but I'm not gonna say this isn't real because there are police there. So that part is real. The police, and they're going in. God, I hope the dude's not dead, but like it's looking like it, and that's fucking terrifying. What was that purple light? Is that a UV thing? They got a stretcher out. Been running for a week, says this is why you're being paranormal presence. Holy shit.
It turns out the neighbor had passed away many weeks ago, which seems to have been the cause for the foul smell.
Oh my
Strangely
God.
enough, nobody seemed to show up for the man who passed away.
Aww.
The police tried contacting every
No, may you rest in peace. That's sad.
emergency contact, and they all had no response. So either this was a man who had no close family or friends left to come and visit,
That's sad.
or he was involved in something more evil which kept everyone away from him. The other neighbors told Aaron he
I
was
don't know about the evil part. I just think maybe it's just a man with no friends, which is really sad.
an angry man who would cuss the kids and other people who walked by. And in the middle of the night, his front door would be left wide open, but only darkness can be seen inside. And as you get nearer to the door, you could hear him cursing at someone, but he never had any guests. Aaron suspects that the man may have been into satanic rituals and witchcraft, and his passing somehow triggered an evil presence to invade Aaron's home, as if he was a sacrifice for an evil entity.
No.
The very next night, he woke up terrified to the sound of something creeping up the stairs.
Oh, now there's more stuff. There's even more stuff. Oh my God. All right. Usually when there's like more than like 2 or 3 things, you know it's completely fake. Like, I mean, the man dying, not fake, most likely not fake. I just think that dude is like, he was a loner, and that's fine. It's fine to be, you know, a loner, but it is sad that no one even noticed he was dead for weeks. That's just sad. But I don't think he's haunting the apartment building. That'd just be weird. I don't know. Oh, I don't hear anything. Just go down there, dude. Cameras always lose focus. Like, even if there's like some little tiny thing like flying by, it could focus on that instead of, you know, what you want it to focus on. But anyway, like, run down there. Run down there. Go after it. Britta, get the fuck out of my house. Just go, dude. Why are you taking so long? Time's a ticking. And there's no one there. Right, okay. I hear a knock or a rattle. Trust me, nobody is in there. Source, trust me, bro. Oh my god. All right, just open the door and then let us see everywhere inside it. Well, first of all, go and get yourself a knife. All right? Get yourself a knife. Take up the defense position and just swing it open. All right? See if there is really like a creeper in your house. Sure, taking your sweet time, buddy. I mean, you moved it yourself, buddy. No one moved it for you. You moved it yourself. All right, let's not pretend that you didn't move it first. All right, let's not pretend that.
The very next night while playing games, he hears some noises, so he...
Again, there's more. Are you serious? We're almost 8 minutes in, and this is the first freaking video. Look at this, bro. There's just too much shit to be happening, bro. Like, this doesn't make sense, dog, at all. Like, at this point, you're just trying too hard.
He sets his camera up while playing to see
But let's
if
see.
he captures them.
All right, let's see
but
them.
instead, he captures something even more chilling.
The fuck?
What is it? Well, that blur didn't sure blur his face out. Blur kind of messed up. Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh, the light's flickering. The lights are flickering.
Lights.
Oh my god, it's making it dramatic and scary. Also, why don't you have a room? Like an actual bedroom.
Ooh.
Oh wow, spooky. your shirt's moving. Your shirt's moving, buddy. All right.
See? It's doing it again. I'm not gonna run.
Okay. Oh my god, dude. Really? There's just too much happening for like anyone to believe this is real. It's a prank. I'll bet a very elaborate prank. Kind of elaborate because it's not really. But anyway, like you should go like walk closer to it and then pan your camera around right here behind this dresser so we can see that nobody's there, right? No, none of your friends or family's there, right? Let's just see it.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 40.
Oh, shit.
Something falls on him from upstairs, and as he goes to check it out,
Yeah, it was a crumpled up piece of paper because one of his friends threw it at him. Hello?
there is nobody there. Instead, he sees more objects fly across the room on their own, so he quickly runs back downstairs.
On
And
their
then
own.
he hears what sounds like someone downstairs inside the deceased neighbor's house. So he tries to take a quick look.
Bruh, there's no way. There's no way you're trying to like get a video out of like someone's death. That's just fucked up.
I swear I could hear somebody down there. I can't see in there.
That's a lot of rain though.
Unfortunately, he
Jesus
can't make
Christ.
out anything by looking through the window.
Where the hell do you
Shortly
live?
afterwards, he decides to listen to his viewers and attempt to spirit cleanse using sage.
Okay, so I know everybody wants updating a story about what happened. So the bottomster, his neighbor passed away, and it's been pretty weird and paranormal lately. In the comments, I got a lot of people saying to get sage. I got 2 different kinds. I don't know which one to use. All the same. This one has like a twine around it or something. Hopefully the place will be cleansed.
Sage isn't gonna do anything because there's nothing paranormal in or around your apartment, nor is it in your dead neighbor's apartment either. And also, ghosts don't exist, so sage wouldn't do anything. So, yeah, anyway.
And told me to use the sage to bless the house. But first, I'm gonna use what y'all said and put the egg in the middle of the room.
An egg? What? This is the first time I've ever heard about an egg.
Okay.
What the hell's an egg for?
It keeps going out. Okay, it's good. Okay. If anything is here, you are not welcome.
Well, you have to say it with more conviction,
Keep
sir.
going out.
At least try.
You're not welcome here. You have to leave. You're not welcome.
Uh-huh.
I really didn't want to like. You're not welcome here. You have to leave.
A strange
go.
noise
Don't
again.
show no fear. Just, you're not welcome here. Not welcome. In the corners.
Buddy.
I think it's moving. Not welcome here.
I mean, that thing's holding on by
You have
like
to
a
leave, Find
damn
your way out.
tiny little pin needle. Of course it's gonna move. The wind's gonna knock it
I think
away.
you're just getting the spirit mad. Okay, well, we're gonna check the egg. Check this egg.
What is the egg for?
Hopefully I have a bad spirit in here. Fucking something. I'm gonna crack it into this bowl. See what happens. And
Aside from one or two odd
Congratulations,
noises,
you have
nothing
a
really.
rotten egg. I mean, like, huh? That doesn't mean you have a bad spirit in your home. It just means you have a rotten egg. Bruh. 12 minutes and 32 seconds. This video is extremely long. Holy shit.
happens. But when he cracks the egg, a dark black liquid comes out, which doesn't look like a good sign.
Because it's
Aaron
rotten.
says that it smelled like vomit.
Because it's
so
rotten.
it looks like this sage attempt didn't work. So he tries
Because it's rotten. Hello?
once again with dragon blood sage. It doesn't end very well.
Doing the red
Dragon blood
blood
sage.
sage
That's weird.
to help me get rid of the spirit I have here at first.
People just be naming that shit anything they want.
Placing this egg here in the center of the room. I'll place it right there. Come back. Okay. Here we go. So if there's a demon in here, you are not welcome. You have to leave. You're not welcome. Start smoking. It's barely lit.
Bless me, I had to sneeze.
People don't think that you're real.
Cause it's not.
People actually think that you don't exist, but I want to show them.
Because it
So
doesn't.
show yourself. Don't be scared.
I mean, you just wasted a lot of money on sage
Show
for
yourself.
nothing.
Come out.
And also buying a rotten egg.
Okay. Something's definitely showing itself. But it's okay because I got the sage on this.
I mean, he could have easily just added footsteps on the stairs after the fact. Like, you know, going back through his video and be like, oh, you hear that? Yeah, there's people going down the stairs. Yeah, there's someone in there.
It's barely lit, but it's okay. It's still lit. I'm okay. I'm scared on this corner. See. Here we go.
Go up there. Go up there and confront it if you're that. You think there's something up there, go and confront it.
Actually, I turn on this light. Yeah, I gotta turn around.
It's probably just your friend up there, and then you're like, oh yeah, we can't show him,
You have
otherwise
to leave.
our video will be, you know, scrutinized.
Or do something to this egg. Do something to this egg. Move it. Okay. Maybe it left out the window or something. Okay, let's go do the egg. So I can leave my apartment. Okay. Here's the egg. What's wrong with the egg? See? It's regular egg. First off, let me show you my hand. There's nothing on my hand, I think.
Well, all you have to do is buy a rotten egg. You don't need anything else.
Okay.
But like, ooh, there's a demon in the house. Alright. Yeah, okay, buddy.
Again. I don't know why.
Again, it's just rotten.
As he approaches upstairs, the footsteps sound more aggressive, causing him to retreat back down. And once again, he cracks the egg, and this time it looks even darker than the previous one, as if the evil energy is getting stronger. Aaron has no idea what this entity wants, nor why it is bothering him, but it seems like he genuinely has something malevolent haunting the place. Before we continue, today's video is sponsored by...
Alright, well, there's nothing in your apartment. May the man underneath you rest in peace since he died, but literally every single one of those can be debunked and was debunked. And honestly, you just had too much stuff going on. Like, usually the more you try and like be like, oh, this happened, people are less likely to believe you because it is just not believable. Like, at that point, you're doing too much. You're trying too hard. And like, honestly, I think it was all debunked. I'm gonna give this long video a solid 1 out of 5 Oogie Boogies. It wasn't spooky. Actually, I don't want to be mean, but I was getting bored of it. I was just taking way too long to get to everything, and you never showed us a lot of things that needed to be seen. 1 out of 5 Oogie Boogies. Let me know down in the comments what you would rate this video and if you believe it. But anyway, next.
She doesn't even go here.
On a late afternoon, a mother named Jasmine and her daughter can be seen rushing home after being followed by a creepy person.
Who the fuck is that dude?
The strange
fuck are
person is
you?
caught on the doorbell camera following them to their door. But the mother noticed that at the same time as this event, another strange thing occurred.
So I'm sitting here looking at this ring camera footage, and I don't understand how I didn't see this, because this is ridiculous.
No, alright. Before she goes any further, let's say no, it's not a ghost. That just looks like a drunk man, or maybe a man on drugs. Because he certainly wasn't walking normal, or looking normal at all. Alright, let's see what she has to say though.
Just after they got inside, this happened when the man arrived by the door. Watch closely.
I just called the police. Get out front of my door.
He's talking, he's on drugs.
I know you heard me. Get out front of my door.
Yeah, that man's on drugs. That's not a ghost. Oh shit. Well, obviously she wasn't talking about the man that was following her, that he clearly real. Well, I mean, that's the exit though. Or maybe the so-called ghost is helping her, making sure this man leaves.
This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. Get out front of my door right now. The police on the way. Go.
No, wait. Wait a minute. That is not the exit. That is another room, because there's a room number on there. I just noticed that now. I'm stupid. Anyway, the exit's right here. Hello. I don't think that was a ghost. That was just someone opening the door, seeing what the fuck was going on. And they didn't want to show themselves, so they were kind of hiding behind the door that was open, being like, maybe they had a weapon on them and, you know, making sure this weirdo didn't go trying to go through their door. Something like that.
Due to the fear of being followed at the time, the mother didn't notice the door opening on its own, as it stays open for a moment and then closes again. But this itself isn't what terrifies her the most. When she goes to check the door later, things get even creepier.
Yeah, so here's an update on what happened in the ring camera footage when I was with my daughter the other day. And they stole my ring camera, but that's another story for another day. Anyway, y'all, in the 3 years that I've lived here, I have never seen this door come open. Ever. Like, you can't.
Why is there a bolt on the front of it though?
But in the video, you saw the door just came open.
Why is that here? Why is there like a bolt shutter thing lock on the front of the door? And then also it's also missing a handle. Oh my god. You should buy a tiny little drone or like an RC car, put a camera on it, shove it through there, and then drive it around. And then you can see what's inside on like an iPad. Fucking genius idea. Oh my god. You should do that.
Door. Like, look at it. Like pitch black. Like, make it make sense. Like, how?
Well, I'm glad she looked through it, because I was gonna say she should, but like drive a little RC with a light on it and have a camera on it so you can see. Yes, yeah, she should do that.
How?
Uncover the mystery that is this apartment door.
I don't know. That don't make sense.
Hello? Anybody home?
The door has been locked for years. The whole time Jasmine has been living there. So just how did it suddenly come open that time? Jasmine has no explanation as for what happened.
I mean, it's kind of hard to see. It's very grainy, but like someone could have just opened. Again, the person's like right here. It could be a homebody, a turtle person who doesn't like to get out of their house or communicate with anybody. You know, they just want to be left alone, and that's fine. But this person was like right there on their doorsteps, and they finally had enough. They're like, they opened the door just to see, and they're behind right here, you know, so the ring camera doesn't actually like get the photo of them. But there's someone living in there for sure, right? For sure.
But the more she investigates, the creepier it gets. Despite this, Jasmine is now determined to find out what's inside that room. She reaches out to property management staff and shows them the video, making them open the door to check what's inside. And things get a whole lot scarier. Watch closely.
Okay, yeah, so property management sent somebody up to come take a look, so I'm gonna let him do what he do, and I'm gonna stay back here.
Someone's honking out there.
You say the light works? Y'all, he said the light works. Oh, Lord.
Okay, so it's a bit messy.
The fuck? What is that? He's holding. Yo.
Someone's hoarding little kids' shoes. But why? They all actually look good though. The thing is, they look in mint condition. Like they really haven't been worn, if at all. So I don't think it's a person stealing kids, because these shoes aren't even worn. So like maybe they just like shoes.
What the hell?
That's still
is going
fucking
on?
creepy.
Y'all see all these little kids? What the hell put kids' shoes up in there?
Weird.
What the? So how did?
Whoa, sorry, I just smacked my damn mic. But hold on.
What is that?
Look at this. Do you see what I see? It's a line of coke. Whoever lives there is snorting some of that good crack. All right, like they be snorting it real good. Maybe that's why they just go out and buy little kids' shoes. They're not in their right minds. Clearly. Where was I?
Put kids' shoes up in there.
Yeah, look at that. Is that not like some spilled coke or crack or something? All right, so this shoe's a little worn, this shoe's a little worn, but they're not like horribly bad. So it doesn't make me feel like they're stealing kids. Just some random shoes. Maybe these shoes were lost and then they found them and brought them back. Maybe they're a shoe hoarder collector. That still doesn't sound right.
What the? So how did? So hold on, because no, this other day the door came open when I was in here. So if the door came open, like Nah, I'm sorry.
And it's weird how there's like carpet everywhere except in the middle. They just cut out the middle carpet piece, and then this is all blacked out. I just noticed the windows are all blacked out. What the fuck?
Okay, y'all. So remember that thing? I thought it was a snake. I really thought it was some plastic, but y'all, I'm not finna get close to this shit. But this is real snake skin.
Oh
my
shit!
God. Look at this shit. You can see like, ooh.
You know, I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt, hello, and say, yeah, that's a snake skin, like real. Because at this point, who the fuck knows what's in here? There could be fucking diseases in this room.
Oh my God. Look at that shit.
Inside the room is a huge pile of children's shoes, which really shook Jasmine to the core. This potentially implies something much more disturbing is going on
it
than
could.
just something paranormal alone. After examining the shoes in detail, Jasmine is left freaked out after what she discovers among the pile.
So I'm looking back at this video that I took.
Did she see the
This is
coke?
The property manager guy, right? And I noticed something in them pile of shoes. Those frozen Elsa boots, whatever you want to call it. Those boots are my daughter's. Like, I'm gonna show y'all a picture that me and my daughter took.
Okay, buddy. So now it's making me think that you had something to do with this and just bought a bunch of shoes, threw them in there for the sake of the video. You had me going a little bit. I mean, at least it was entertaining. But this kind of, I don't know, this kind of throws me off a bit.
Like, I want to say like 2 months ago. Yo.
Then how'd she lose
This
them?
is crazy because I really thought she just lost them at school. Those shoes belong to my daughter.
After seeing this, it really begs the question, just how did her daughter's boots end up in this pile of shoes? And why is it just children's shoes? This, combined with the fact there was a guy following them to their door, really makes you think something very unsettling is going on. After finding out that nobody has had access to that room for years, Jasmine makes a disturbing realization.
What? Somebody in this building must be going around here just collecting shoes. And I'm not gonna say collecting, stealing little kids' shoes.
Someone just
around
stealing
here. I've talked
shoes.
to at least 2 or 3 different people in this building who have said that their children been missing shoes. So
I mean, at this point, just fucking leave. Clearly, if they're gonna steal shoes, they could probably do something worse, you know? Especially if they're only little kids' shoes, so you don't want your kid running around by themselves. I don't think it's ghost, I don't think it's paranormal, but like, find a new place to live, homie.
I'm thinking that somebody has access to that room and they're going around stealing shoes and then taking them and putting them in there. But my question is, though, why though? They're just putting shoes in the room, like it just None of this shit makes sense to me right now.
Jasmine believes someone in the building must have access to that room.
They do.
And is stealing shoes and placing them inside. Property management have informed her that all the shoes have been moved, and they plan to change the locks on the door, so that it remains locked for good. They told her to remain vigilant and see if her camera captures anything in the meantime. So Jasmine decides to take matters into her own hand.
Oh my god, there's more to the story. Okay, but you know what? Set up a trap for them. That's good. They're setting up a trap. They're actually doing something. They're doing something instead of being like, oh my god, look at this. This is scary. And then not, doing anything about it. So at least it's something. It's something. It's something.
By setting up a trap.
Okay, y'all, I'm finna get to the bottom of this. See these little shoes right here? I put them here as bait, right? On some real cheap shoes, just, little kid shoes.
That's
Whatever.
bait,
But
let's
what
go.
I did was, I got me a plant, right? Little cheap plant too, but look what's inside the plant. Hopefully y'all can see it.
A camera. But then how do you know that the person's not near the door watching you and listening to what you're saying now? And they know this is a bait, so they're not gonna go for it anymore. You gotta say this inside your own apartment so no one sees you. Yes. All right.
Hopefully nobody else see it, but...
Jasmine thinks whoever decides to take these boots and enters the room will be the culprit responsible for all the other theft in the building.
I mean, it's possible, but it's also possible that you have another person who just likes to take shit, because there's a lot of people that take shit that aren't theirs, that don't necessarily have to mean they're part of whatever the fuck this is going on, you know what I mean? But we'll see.
Including her Ring camera. She records the hallway for 2 nights and nothing happens. Until day 3, when the camera captures this.
Instead of putting it outside your room, you should put it like over here and have them kind of like toppled over, so it looks like nobody wants them or they're lost or something. I don't know. This is your room though. Who's this? Okay, so that's her neighbor over there, but the room is this way. So this is a different room in a different home. That's weird. This is entirely, I mean, you already know that. Why the fuck am I telling you this? You know this. What is she doing? Or he? No, that's a she. All right. Bruh. Whatever, I'm just gonna call you they, I don't care. What are they doing? Why did they go up to this room? And like, is the door open? Why did you just randomly leave and then you're like closing it slowly so nobody like notices or like sees? Also, why do you have a mask on? It's not needed anymore. Especially since you're by yourself. I could see if you're wearing your mask, and you're sick and you don't want to get others sick and you're around people, but you're around nobody. So that doesn't make any sense. Excuse you? Excuse you? It just jumped. What the fuck? If she saw that, why didn't she just immediately run into her house and close the door? Why is she slowly going in there? If you see that, are you just staying there and like slowly backing away like I didn't see anything? You're gonna dash out of there. You're either gonna run your ass out or run your ass into your house, slam the door shut and lock it, right? If you see that shit, that's what you're gonna do.
Out of nowhere, one of the boots just moves on its own. It appears to jump up and land in front of the other one, almost as if it took a step forward on its own.
No.
This immediately scared her
silly.
next door neighbor to the core, after witnessing it firsthand. But after hearing her story, it only gets worse. Supposedly she had opened her door to look outside after hearing a baby crying loudly outside her door. After a few seconds, she steps closer to the locked door and realizes the sounds are coming from inside the room, which scares her, so she walks back.
But you wouldn't walk back, so you would be on the phone with 911 being like, I guess not 911, but like maybe the building owners being like, oh my god, I hear a baby crying in this room's always locked. Someone come and get this thing really quickly, you know? You wouldn't be backing up and then just standing there for a while. Something's fishy going on.
And that's when the boot suddenly moves forward on its own. There's no audio of a baby crying in the video, so it's hard to say if she did hear it.
Yeah,
but it
she
does
could be
appear
crazy.
as though something caught her attention with the way she came out of her house.
She could be crazy.
And started looking around for something. Either way, it doesn't provide an explanation for the creepy boot.
That would actually be so fucking funny if like someone put a frog in the boot and that's why it just jumped up. That's what it reminds me of. It's like when a frog like jumps, it goes boop, boop. There could be a frog in the boot. It might be like really wild and out there, but like that, that's what I'm gonna say. Fuck it. That's what I think.
Moved on its own. Ever since this day, Jasmine has thrown the boots out, as they left her deeply terrified. Shortly after this, the property management finally put a lock on the door, and when Jasmine makes an update video to show this, something horrifying happens.
Okay, y'all, so update. So you can see.
That's all they did was put a flimsy little lock on it. That could be broken into very quickly. That's no lock. Why don't you just barricade the fucking door? Put, you know, like bars on it so no one can get in or out. That would make more sense.
Property manager came and put a lock on the door.
Yeah, that lock's not gonna do goddamn
And
thing.
whoever was in there.
Yeah, now that one's
The
opening.
fuck?
All right, buddy.
Just.
Is this part of the same room?
After showing a lock now installed on the door, all of a sudden another door next to it, which was also locked the whole time, begins to open by itself.
All right, now
before closing on its
too many things are happening again. Too many things are happening. It makes it unbelievable.
own again as she steps closer. Jasmine quickly returns to her room, freaked out by this whole ordeal. However,
Now open it
since
up.
then, no updates have been provided, so it's
Open it up. Go in there. Show us what is in that room. The next room, obviously. Show us. Don't be afraid. Open that freaking thing up. Go in there, fists ablazing, being like, hey, you son of a bitch. And then after that, you know, I haven't thought that far, but I don't think it's a ghost. And if it's a person, well, at least you have your fists up. And a camera so you can catch it. So you have proof to take to the police.
unclear what exactly is going on. Until further notice, this video is a very creepy mystery. Steps closer. Jasmine quickly returns to her room, freaked out by this whole ordeal. However, since then, no updates have been provided, so it's unclear what exactly is going on.
No updates. So that doesn't even seem to be a room because it doesn't have a fucking number on it, but like there's a latch on it. Why is there a latch on it from the outside and not the inside? Because like anybody could like flip that open and then open the fucking door. What kind of apartment building is this? None of these things make sense. None of this is safe for anybody, okay? And I think I debunked everything perfectly and correctly. Especially the frog in the boot one. For this one, it was like the tiniest bit scary because like I was kind of into it for a bit, you know, and then I'm like, you know what, too much shit's happening. None of it makes sense. But like for the rating, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5 Oogie Boogies because it was a little scary, but it was a little silly and stupid at the same time. So I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, so that's what you're gonna get from me. I think I debunked it. But you know what? Normally I don't do this for these kind of videos, but I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 stars for entertainment purposes because this was at least entertaining. This shit had me hooked, you know, whether it was fake or real, doesn't matter. It was entertaining, you know, and she actually did different steps to it, you know, to see what could be going on. Entertaining all the way through. I wasn't bored like the first freaking video. Ooh, it had me going. It did. And anyway, hopefully you all, you know, enjoy these videos and let me know down in the comments below what you all thought of these two and what you rated them. So with that, like it, dislike it, but at least subscribe.